Wait, where he said to go to?
Scroll on resources, scroll down to the bottom.
How you supposed to click on? Oh, the bottom.
Which one? Resources go to Earth. Which one?
Man.
Which one?
The very bottom. Let me see.
The second one right there.
Alright. Time to
Get
have
your
fun.
phone out the way, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm doing
Care
something.
about that Fortnite, bro.
Doing something, bro. Settle down.
You a child.
Alright, listen up.
Like a huge kid.
So, first off,
You was a freshman.
where this web quest came from, I had to do an assignment. And I chose to do it through my Earth Systems class. And this web quest is what I created. So what you're gonna do is, this is all part of Unit 2, catastrophic, severe weather, hurricanes being part of that. And I felt like to make it more real life experience is what we've gone through the last couple of years with Hermine, Matthew, and Irma. And understanding why it's important to actually have a plan and not have to play catch up. Because if you haven't noticed, whenever these hurricanes come on, within if they're 2 weeks away, you can go ahead and if you find that it's tough to get some of the necessities, like water, right? People already go in and they wipe off the shelves and they buy what they can. So this is why this catastrophic hurricane and prep for survival, it is part of how it can affect your daily life. The introduction kind of sets it up and gives you an idea about what takes place, and some of these things I had to put in to place, like a video and audio and all of that. So we'll just go through it to kind of introduce and give you an idea about what this is all about.
As you know, we have been blessed with some first-hand experience of hurricanes and strong tropical storms in the 2016 hurricane season. Due to Tropical Storm Hermine and Hurricane Matthew, we have suffered greater damage than in past years. Due to these storms, I found it to be a prime opportunity for us to create an authentic learning opportunity and tie in our previous experiences, which at times were slightly scary. Essentially, this whole process has turned into one big learning experience, and we're going to extend off of this learning experience of Hurricane Matthew and Tropical Storm Hermine by creating a survival kit in lieu of a catastrophic hurricane to actually make landfall on the Brunswick, Georgia location. In this web quest, you will be expected to create 3 products. One, a hurricane poster, which will be in detail as you get to the task or processes. Step 2, you're going to have to create a table with a description of each survival item that you will place into your hub, along with a prioritized list of these items and an amount of a 5-day supply for each item. Lastly, you will actually present the survival kit to your classmates and put it on display in the media center for your peers to investigate as they enter the media center and vote to see which survival kit fits their needs the most. Good luck.
What you doing?
So you go down, what's the one major question? Am I prepared for a catastrophic hurricane to make landfall in Brunswick, Georgia? What category hurricane would be considered catastrophic? Why? Get off your phones, please. Remember, the group idea is not mandatory. And what would I need to prepare for a catastrophic hurricane? Alright, and these are the things that you guys are going to work together with your group, utilize the resources that are linked into the web quest, and so forth. So, this right here, this is storm track. We've been tracking storms for decades, as you see. So from 1950 to 2012, this is a neat little video that shows all of the different types of hurricanes or different categories of tropical storms and hurricanes that have occurred in the Atlantic coast over the past 60 years. here in the year 1961. Keep in mind where we are. Now, if you'll notice, you'll see different patterns throughout different years, and you'll see a concentration of hurricanes throughout. Some of them are late forming, some of them form early, and you see how these are in 1970. There was a strong emphasis to go right through the Gulf, and sometimes it's right along the east coastline, and sometimes it's almost like a high pressure system right off the east coastline that keeps everything away. So it's something to kind of watch as you go through each year. And this is more of a North Carolina focused hurricane season. And then in 1972, it's all throughout the armpit of the East Coast. Another Gulf Coast focus there. Does 1984 look familiar? This is kind of what we've been dealing with here in the last couple of years. There's Katrina right through there in 2002.
What?
Right through here. Maybe it was 2005. This is right here. This is the, out of all the years, this is the most active hurricane season to this day.
I think I remember it.
This was 2005 Hurricane Katrina, not 2005. So there are 28 reported hurricanes that had reported
Y'all up here on the phone. Y'all know what we're supposed to be doing.
Girl,
Because ain't nobody paying attention. We need to do this.
So what do? All right, now, so how do you navigate through the web web? Everything that we just looked at, that was just the introduction. Now we'll go into the task. All right, these are the things that you have to do. This is your graded material. Where you can pay attention, go to task. All right.
Wasn't even on.
So we've already been assigned to our group. Each group will present their survival kit, the purpose of each of the preparation behind each object, and how it relates to the strength of hurricanes. Survival kit will be placed on display. Now we can do this in the media center. We haven't done this yet as far as displaying it in the media center. We'll just continue displaying it here in class. And I might let my first walk.
Coach Carver, you had a beard.
Yes.
Whoa.
oh Jesus!
You ain't see it?
You look older.
I'm telling you, you look older.
Just like shit.
You look like a movie star. Oh God.
This is an example of what you're going to do. All right, so what kind of container do you want to put it in? Something that is waterproof. They have all different types of containers you can. What I don't want to do is make the container mandatory, because these containers, they can cost anywhere from, you know, $10, $15, $50 to $100. So that's not mandatory. All right. However, a plastic container, all right, is very handy. Some of you in your group, somebody may have just an extra container laying around the house that they can use. Okay? Other people do. All right, but at the same time, you kind of want to keep in mind, whenever you're talking about survival, all right, you're not going to be able to put just 1 gallon of water in a container. Okay? What do you put inside that container? That's the idea. You're going to create an Excel spreadsheet that's going to have everything that you're going to have inside this container. So what needs to be inside the container is not like a real life situation where you have every single bit of the amount that you put on your paper. You just need to have a sample of each item that's on your paper inside the container. For instance, what's that? You got to prioritize each of the items. You have to have at least a minimum of 10 items, and you can have up to however many items you want to put in there. But you have to have 10 items, and you have to prioritize each item. So what's number 1 at the top of your list? Water. All right, fresh, drinkable water. Because what happens to our water supply whenever these hurricanes flood our area? It gets contaminated, and then it gets shut off, because the longer it runs, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So they shut off this supply system, and then all of the potable water, it floats up to the top, and it contaminates our fresh water supply. So then it takes weeks for them to fix all of that and to get it drinkable again. So you have to have fresh drinkable water if you choose not to evacuate. All right? So you're not going to have 10, 15, 20 gallons of water inside your container, or you don't have to bring it to school. Take a bottle of water, put it in the container, water's checked off. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Now, as far as the other items, you know, just this little image here can help you out. I have a resource, a link you'll click on. It'll take you straight to a website with a list of items that'll make you think about what's important and what you might want to have, and then how much of it, that's up to you, okay? And you want to have a 5-day supply, okay? That's a minimum 5-day supply.
This hurricane project gonna be on point.
Process, okay? Step number 1. This is the first thing you're going to have to do. Step 3, that's the actual presentation. Getting up in front and presenting your survival kit. Step 1.
Nate.
I ain't even shot no more.
Alright. So, listen up. Alright, I see Cam's already at step 1. Good. You will create an understanding of the damage caused by each category of hurricanes by identifying the wind speed, and the hurricane categories identified with using the Sapphire Simpson hurricane wind scale. So you're going to create a poster, and on this poster you're going to have the Sapphire Simpson wind scale. Category 1 through 5, the wind speed is miles per hour, and then a description of the expected or predicted damage that would be caused by a category 1, category 2, and so forth, all the way down to category 5. You guys should have relatable experience, as we have experienced a weak category 2, some would say a strong category 1, and then with, that was with Irma, and then with Matthew, it was like a category 1, right at the brink of almost a tropical storm. So we really haven't, and you've seen the damage, that was enough damage. We're not even talking about a strong category 2 or a strong category 3. Hopefully we'll never have to deal with that. Number 2, students will generate a drawing of a zoomed-in area of Brunswick, Georgia. Now this is the most dynamic portion of this whole idea of the catastrophic hurricane project. It lets you see where you live and then what areas would be flooded due to different hurricanes, okay? Understanding what the windscale damage and then the storm surges that follow.
Wait, so explain number 2 again? You didn't explain that very well.
All right.
Oh, shit.
The zoomed in area of Brunswick,
Man, you
Georgia, is
trying
gonna
that
have a
man's
poster.
teaching, bro.
It's
Trying
gonna
that
have,
man's teaching.
it's a storm surge map of Brunswick, Georgia. And I've got a link
So,
right here. All right, here, I'll go right to it. Say what?
like, are you talking about sea level?
That's a start, yes. We live pretty close to sea level, but there's not much of an elevation in the coastal plains of Brunswick, Georgia. And I'm gonna show you this right here. So, number 2, what you're gonna do. Here's your Saffir-Simpson wind scale. That's all the information you need for number 1. Number 2 is right here. You go to this link.
No.
And this is the storm surge map of Brunswick, Georgia. So over here to the side, if it's in a light blue, like an aqua color, that means that all of these areas with a Category 1 storm surge possibility. You're talking about storm surges of anywhere from maybe 2 to 4 feet. All right, they would be flooded, and that's all of this aqua, very light blue colored areas. And these areas are right along. Here's I don't know which river this is. This is Tiller River. All right, Fancy Bluff Creek is all around throughout this area here. But all of these areas are going to be flooded. All right, for a storm surge Category 2, all right, which is a little bit higher, talking about maybe 5 to 8 feet. All right, that's in the darker blue. Okay, then you have Category 3. All right, now you're working up in the realm of 8 to 9 feet, and then you're talking about Category 4 and Category 5. All right, the areas in red and pink, these are your highest elevated areas. Okay, what you can do is you can find an address. We can use Brunswick High School as an example. The address here is
385
There you go. So what you would do is, on your poster, you go in, and a lot of times it shows you, it can show you the streets that are out there, like Alabama. Yeah, here it is, right here. All right. So this is, it looks like the old Brunswick High School. Here's Habersham. All right, but here's Altama. Go back. Which area is higher? The blue or the yellow? Good. All right, the yellow is higher. So we're talking about a Category 2 hurricane. All right, we haven't experienced a Category 2 hurricane. All right, but right down the road, all right, a few miles down is Marside, the restaurant. Completely flooded. Okay? The entire restaurant was flooded with a Category 1. All right, so you're talking about a Category 2. The Category 2 came in, all right, all of this area here would be flooded. Right here, here's Faversham, here's Townsend Street right here, okay? Now Townsend Street's where that old that gas station, which is shut down now, all right, but right there, always turn right there, the old Citgo. All right, so all of this area would be flooded, all right, except for these small portions. Right over here, this is the college, okay? College is built right over here. It would be dry. Altam is here. Here is about the front door of Brunswick High School. So Brunswick High School, where it is built, is on one of the higher plots of land. All right, that's in this little sector. Okay. Right over here, this is where your softball field is. This is where the gym is located. Here's the baseball field. All right, all of it would be underwater with a Category 2. Category 3 hurricane, those types of storm surges, all right, that would flood all of this. This entire area would all see some kind of water. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So basically what it is, what's a storm surge? Well, a storm surge is a rush of water from the ocean that temporarily raises your sea level from normal to anywhere up to 10, 12, 15, 20 feet high. The stronger your hurricane, the higher the storm surge. The higher the storm surge, the higher your sea level gets temporarily. Right? Like for a day. Maybe. Okay, it comes in, then it rushes out, and then you have everything else that you're done with. Okay? Some areas, the water leaves faster, some areas it takes longer for it to drain out. This is an example. So, what category hurricane would it take for the majority of Brunswick, Georgia to be completely flooded?
4.
Category 4.
3.
Oh,
Category 3.
All right? Category 3. So how does that make sense?
You said it.
Well, we zoom back out, and we see all of this area. All right, now you're looking at, you've got Brunswick High School, all of downtown. Okay? Everything. Norwood Street, name all some streets, whatever is downtown. Okay? Gloucester, all of that. Okay? All of it's down, all of it is all underwater except for this one little area right here. Okay? One little strip down 341. So, but all you have to do is choose one location. You can choose Brunswick High School, and you can do the one area of Brunswick High School, Boston. I have to type it back in.
So we just have to do.
There it is.
bro, shut up, bro.
Alright?
Unnecessary noises. Why this dude ever?
You'll do the road maps. Okay, you'll sketch the road as best as you can. You'll color in
I'm ready to
alright,
get
the
some
areas
pussy.
that are higher or lower than others. Alright, so you're going to create a storm surge map of a location that you choose from your group. Alright?
And that's on a poster, that's not one.
That's on a poster. Alright, I've got a poster. Now, the next thing that you need to do, 1108, get out of here.
I like foreign bitches. I like foreign cars.
Trey, kick me one more damn time.
And you did.
I'm fine.
Alright,
Don't
so
trip.
step 2.
Read it.
What does it say?
You think it's
Bro, let me get that
So
fucking
listen up.
ass.
On your poster, for step 1, the hurricane poster.
good? I like it.
On your hurricane poster, you're going to need the Sapphire-Simpson wind scale, and you're also going to need the storm surge map.
Just
Hey,
stood down there trying to take
what
all
are the
this
two
shit.
things you got to have on your hurricane poster?
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Ta.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Let's see your phone.
Oh. Oh no. Huh? Give it to him.
Guys, man.
Now we're about to go to
Turn it off.
step 2.
Step 2.
Alright, now. Step 2, students will generate a table of at least 10 essential items. Thing I was just telling you about. With the amounts needed for 5 days of survival during a catastrophic event. Students will prioritize their list from most important, number 1, to least important, number 10. Any extra items will be labeled X, 11, 12, 13, 14, whatever. Students will provide a brief description of purpose, why each item is of high importance during a catastrophic event. And students will predict an amount they will need for a 5-day supply. Okay? So, down here, your table should have 4 columns.
Dumb time.
First column, priority number.
My head dumb
2, 3, 4,
smooth.
5, all the way to 10 plus. Second column, the survival item, what you're actually going to have in your bin. Okay? Number 3, description of purpose. Why are you going to have it? Why do you need water? For what? And what do we call that? That we have to have enough water to stay hydrated. There you go. Hydration. That's it. All right, that's the purpose. Yes, we have to have water to survive. That's why it's all in there. All right, supply amount. How much water do you think you'll need for your group? All right, that's your quote-unquote family, okay? Or the people that you would have to survive with. So that's why you're in groups of 3 or 4 or 5, okay? So for 4 people, how much water do you think you need?
For 5 days.
5 days for all 4 people.
Like at least a bottle of water.
We gotta bring more than 2 damn joules of fucking water.
And that's what you're gonna look at. That's the thought process you're gonna look at as you research.
Oh God.
How much? What did you say, Aaron? That's kind of like.
She gonna laugh, bro. What's her time? She gonna come out of nowhere and laugh.
What do you need water for?
The what? Wait, are we
All right, you're not gonna be able to take a shower now.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we talking about like the whole
Just trying to
thing,
take
like,
this.
brush our teeth, shower?
Yes. All right, would you listen to this? So we have contaminated water. Say if you just had a normal day, would you take your toothbrush, dip in the toilet, and brush your teeth? No, you would not do that. Okay. So
I watched a movie where dude
drinkable
did that.
water that you have saved up for these events, so that you can use to brush your teeth. So that you
I watched a
can use
movie
to
where a
drink.
dude drunk out of the toilet.
Maybe,
He
we
was
don't
like-
have milk.
It was Peter Rabbit.
Refrigerated items, but, for survival
But he's like the toilet, but it's like toilet water doesn't need to be clean, just like the toilet fight. And he did this.
That's so far.
I watched the movie where a man did that.
Your 4th column,
He drunk out of toilet water.
and then at least 11 rows. And this is just a little side note. Have at least 11 rows for each of your items. Okay? Today, you're going to work on developing the table, and you're going to work on finding an area and sketching out your storm surge map. Tomorrow, you're going to finish your table, and you're going to finish up having this ready to go. Okay? These will be presented this week. Okay?
Guys, man.
Wait, what?
Let's go Monday, Tuesday, is all you need, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay,
It is Monday.
we gotta have the.
How we got time? He been talking this whole time.
Thursday.
Wednesday will give you a full day to finish up anything you gotta work on. We can present on Friday.
Yes.
Alright, we'll present on Friday.
Yeah.
You got a big group.
Whatever you going through, you're gonna be okay, right? If you tired,
See what I'm talking about? That's why your lady not texting your ass back now. What you worried about?
what? I'm not
First
even.
things first, listen up. You need to make sure, number 1, you know your login information for a Gmail account. If you don't have a Gmail account, you need to create
I got
one right
Gmail.
now. Okay? If you have a Gmail account and you can't remember what your login is, you need to update your password or get that. And number 3, share your Gmail with everybody. Create an Excel spreadsheet and give them your Gmail address so everybody can have access to this. If you don't want to share your Gmail address, alright, then you're about to do your project by yourself, period.
Alright.
There's no sense, no reason why you cannot share your Gmail address. Mine is crawfordgday@gmail.com.
You supposed to tell me your parents were too?
Hey, I got personal business on there. I got.
Wouldn't it be easier for
Say what?
Wouldn't it be easier for just
Huh? I know I need to be.
That's what's great about Gmail, that you can share everything.
I need your Gmail accounts too, guys. Bring it up here.
Alright, I can use my password and everything, but you know. Yeah. Hey, somebody write my Gmail.
That girl. For each step.
You got your passwords too?
You know, I'm gonna have to stop.
Gmail.
I'm gonna have to stop the stream.
I'm gonna just give y'all my Gmail. I ain't getting my motherfucking password.